Welcome back to America Together Radio. Today we're discussing an idea that sounds obvious once you hear it.
Those are usually the dangerous ideas.
Often they are.
I already don't trust it.
The idea is this: many different levels of government serve the same people.
The same constituents.
Exactly.
Hence the episode title.
Exactly.
Let's unpack that a little.
A citizen may have a city council representative, county officials, state representatives, and federal representatives.
Different offices.
Different responsibilities.
Different authority.
Correct.
But the same citizen.
Exactly.
Why is that important?
Because it changes how we think about cooperation.
How so?
When people remember they ultimately serve many of the same constituents, it becomes easier to focus on solving problems instead of defending turf.
The dreaded territory problem.
A challenge found in many organizations.
People become protective of their responsibilities.
Understandably so.
But sometimes cooperation becomes more important than ownership.
Exactly.
Because the pothole doesn't care whose jurisdiction it belongs to.
A surprisingly useful example.
One thing we've discussed throughout this series is communication.
Because communication helps reduce friction.
If information moves effectively, cooperation becomes easier.
Usually much easier.
Communication infrastructure returns for another season.
Recurring character.
What role do citizens play?
A major one.
Why?
Because citizens are often the source of local knowledge, feedback, concerns, and ideas.
Information flows upward,
Correct.
and ideally useful information flows back down.
Exactly.
The local to federal bridge strikes again.
Another recurring theme.
Can communities help improve cooperation?
Absolutely.
How?
By staying engaged, sharing information, participating in discussions, helping identify common goals.
Turns out communication solves a lot of communication problems.
Funny how that works.
A fishing boat heads out from Mobile Bay again. The factory's home. The class.
You're listening to America Together Radio.
County lines. Coffee brewing, screen door swing. Another day begins again. The truck rolls down to...
Let's talk about perspective.
Good idea.
Different levels of government often see different parts of a problem.
Exactly.
Local officials may see details.
Right.
State officials may see regional patterns.
Correct.
Federal officials may see national trends.
Exactly.
Everybody has part of the puzzle.
That's a great way to describe it.
And communication helps connect those pieces.
Precisely.
Otherwise, everyone is solving a different puzzle.
A surprisingly common problem.
This seems like a good place for an approved message.
Agreed. Here is an approved message from Jeremy Levan.
No president governs alone. A president works with advisors, experts, cabinet officials, military leaders, governors, mayors, legislators, business owners, workers, families, and communities across the country. I am not running to pretend one person has every answer. I am running to build a serious team, listen carefully, make decisions, and take responsibility for the direction we choose. Leadership is not pretending to know everything. Leadership is knowing how to bring good people together.
That was an approved message from Jeremy Levan.
Any final thoughts?
Yes, different offices have different responsibilities. Different organizations have different perspectives. But many of them ultimately serve the same people. Remembering that can improve cooperation, communication, and problem solving.
Same people, different responsibilities.
Exactly.
What comes next?
Next episode we'll discuss feedback loops and why healthy organizations listen as much as they speak.
The listening episode.
That's right. This has been America Together Radio. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Coffee brewing, screen door swing. Another day begins again. A truck rolls down a two-lane road.